Alright, good afternoon everybody, and huge thank you for watching this weekend's video. Hope you really enjoyed it. Take the time to look back at some of our previous videos. We've turned out a lot of work lately. We've had a lot of videos made. Really busy, really busy time. A lot of work going on in the shop. Again, thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for the encouragement. Hope everybody had a really good Christmas. I'd like to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Let's talk about some upcoming things. Next weekend, we're going to be in Chattanooga, Tennessee for the World of Wheels. We're going to make a trip over there to check out Audacity from Metamorphosis and Big Gangster from Long's Restoration. Two well-known Volkswagens going to be in that show. Pretty excited to see them and get them on camera. Also, first weekend in February, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, Dover, Florida. We're going to be at the VW Getaway. Robbie from the Dub Barn puts on a really good show there. We're going to make that trip back down there and support him. Really looking forward to that. It's the 2nd annual. He told me the other day he's expecting 400 cars. That's going to be pretty cool. Got a lot of things coming in the shop. We're going to have Kathy's Bay Bus back in a couple of weeks. Going to start the lowering process on that and got some other things going to do to that. Just anxious to get started on that. As you see in the video, Steven's been doing a lot of work on Karman, getting it stripped down to the metal for paint. That's going to turn out really nice. Huge thank you to him for taking on that project for me. So, again, thank you for watching these videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell folks about it. Make sure your notifications on because we're going to be putting out some more videos and you'll want to see them. All right, so ever since I got this transmission, I've been kind of putting it together and cleaning it up, putting it, doing different things to it. I've been kind of worried about it. I wasn't sure whether it was any good. Was it the right one? Was it a 6-volt? Was it a 12-volt? I didn't know nothing about it. I've done a lot of research. I've run the numbers on it and can't find any information on it as far as what it is. And like I told you from the beginning, this swing axle stuff is kind of new to me. So multiple times I put a 12-volt flywheel in it and felt like, okay, it's going to be okay. It's going to work. But I just wasn't sure. So tonight, Alex and myself, we set one of my old engine blocks, or short block. We went ahead and bolted it up to the bell housing. You can see that. So now Alex is going to turn it over. He's going to rotate the assembly. I don't hear any noise, any grinding. And this engine has a 200mm flywheel on it, has a clutch disc and a pressure plate in it. And I don't see anything going on. So one thing I want to do now, I'm going to go ahead and shift it into gear and let's see what it does. That's a high gear. Alright, so we're rotating it over now. You can see that axle turning. I believe everything's going to be alright. So we'll continue on, put the boots on the transmission. Touch up the paint a little bit. Change the fluid out in it. And we'll get this thing ready to go in the car. Probably sometime tomorrow night. Go right into the holes, I'll tell you about. Alright, wait a minute, get on the outside over there. Just pick up on the axle out there. to have a lift in your shop, this is a must have. Number one for safety. It's just a high lift jack stand. But man, I use this thing for everything. Gotta pull this little wheel adapter off. Wipe that down with some mineral spirits. Get all that old grease off of it. So it'll paint up pretty good. We're gonna tape it off. We're not gonna paint where the actual brake pads ride. We're not gonna tape that off. We're gonna paint on that. All right, then I'll do that. That ought to be good enough. I'm gonna work on getting the wiring kind of straightened out. Get the rear shocks on it. Again, just trying to start buttoning things up. We got all the sheet metal in and powder coat. We get all that. May even get all that put on the engine today. Might get a little work done on plan A. Alex will be here shortly. We'll just see what we can get done today. That may be the wrong color. That's the wrong color. That's the gray. I don't want to. Them paint don't want to stick to this rudder.
Sorry?
Paint don't want to stick to this rudder.
I cleaned it off.
It runs down again.
I cleaned it off and it's very good.
Got them tight? Come here just a second. Grab them two bolts up there, see? Alright, so I'm going to take just a few minutes and show you what we've got done so far this morning. Got the calipers mounted, the hubs painted, the wheel adapters back on. Brake line ran, emergency brake cover ran, shock mounted. I'm not a real big fan of the way this brake line goes. This little short rubber line. I may try to get some 90-degree fittings and run a hard line all the way from the axle tube to the caliper. That's something I wanted to do when we were doing Steven's car, and we just got busy and never did go back and do it. But I got time. I may try to see what kind of fittings are available. All right, so I want to show you this new alternator conversion kit. It's the same kit we used on Red 67. I try to use it every time I can. It's a really good upgrade to these cars. Alternators charge from the minute they start turning over. The generator starts charging at higher RPMs. So that's kind of the difference. This is a one-wire alternator. You got a 12 volt coming in from your battery, and you got a wire coming from your light. The wire from the light kind of activates it. But this is good stuff. Check it out. Mr. Ed sells them. He keeps them in stock. Comes in the kit with the alternator, the stand, and everything you need to install it.
I got something I want to show you guys. On this car, when we did the walk around, this thing had a big dent right here, and we pushed that out from the inside, but I want to show you some other damage that we've got. If you look right here in the top of this door, this window track right here, this is where your window comes up in your quarter glass. If you look, we've got a split in the middle right there. And if you look, this gap right here is way narrower than up here at the front. So what we got is, I don't know. So we've been working on this driver's side of this, the rear quarter glass piece here. Just like on the other side, you saw the outside skin was pushed over in front of that window track right there. So look down through here, this thing is straight as can be. We got that straight, that's what we wanted. We got this rust cleaned off right here. Main thing was getting that body pushed out, getting that window track piece straight. Look down through, just like the other side, straight as can be, all the way down through there. Got it done. Do have a little dent that we're going to work out right here. We got to do some dialing, but the main thing was this afternoon was getting these pieces pushed over, getting the window track cleared up so that window can roll up, get all that back straight, get that fixed. We're going to do a little welding right in here, do some metal finishing. We did go all the way around on that, where the convertible top goes. You can see that shiny metal there. Got all that rust cleaned out. The other side, just the same. See how straight that is down through there. Of course, you know, it's just part of it. We got a lot to go, but that's where we're at. Hey, Sunday afternoon out here working on the Volkswagen. I had to work today on the real job. Of course, Chris and I will both work at Honda, but got to out here this afternoon working on the Volkswagen. You remember last video we did, we had to push this metal back over here. This was pushed over, blocking this window track. As you can see, we got that, I got that pushed back over, got that welded back up, got it ground down smooth, got some good strong metal in there. So that's pretty good. The other side had to do basically the exact same thing. Work our way around here. Did the same kind of repair right here. We had this metal was pushed over, blocking that window track again. Got that welded up, got that ground back down. Started doing some sanding on this thing. We're gonna take it all the way down, take it all the way back down to the metal. We're gonna get this thing primed up. We're gonna put some 2K primer on here and gonna start blocking this thing here pretty quick. So excited to get that metal work fixed right there. Hey, it's tough messing with thin metal. If you've ever tried to do anything like that, you know it'll burn out real quick. That's where we're at today on Karman.
Everybody has a Volkswagen story. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Thank you for watching.